Dun, 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 dun.
Da-da.
Good morning, Jeremiah.
Good morning, Doobie.
Too much. Hello, everybody. We are live right now from Disney's Hollywood Studios in beautiful Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Well, beautiful but slightly cold Lake Buena Vista, Florida. My name is Doobie. I am sitting here in slightly warmer California. But the man on scene is Jeremiah Good. How are you doing today, Jeremiah?
I am doing quite well, Doobie, and yes, I am coming to you live and direct from the temperature is around high 40s with the wind chill blowing through Disney's Hollywood Studios.
So this is perfect weather to tell who's locals and who's not, because the locals are quite bundled up, and the people visiting from other states are still wearing shorts.
Well, I was wearing a short sleeve shirt for a little while.
Atomic Skittle is saying, where will you be going first? Do you have any suggestions? We don't really have an agenda today, so where would you like us to go first, Atomic Skittle 678?
Yes, Atomic Skittles, please direct me where to go.
So we are in Crossroads of the World. Mickey Mouse, is he spinning? The world is spinning.
The world is spinning.
Let's check out the Crossroads of the World. We never look at that shop. We look at a lot of shops. We never look at this shop. We just walk right by it.
We got our collection of ears and some more ears. And then the green aliens. And then some more ears. And the small gloves. I think those might be a little small for me.
They're selling well today.
Yes, when I was coming in, there was definitely a couple. I'm pretty sure that the only. There you go, Doobie.
Yes.
That the only time that they have ever worn jackets is when they went to somewhere in the Northeast during the very cold weather, because they had the fur-lined hoodies and everything going on there.
So Atomic Skittle, first of all, let me just say, we are live now. The advantage of that is you guys get to participate. Let us know what you'd like us to do. If you have any questions, any comments. Atomic Skittle says, could you check out the Galaxy's Edge pins at Keystone Clothiers if you get a chance?
Yes.
We will definitely do that for you.
Here are some of the new to us wishable keychains. We'll have a full rundown of all of those coming up later on today.
I see the price for those is red. Do you have a translation?
Yes. Red, which as long as you don't go off the color, is $9.99.
Thank you. Yeah, that perhaps could use some replacing.
That's one of the things about being here in the outside world of the parks is the sun always will find a way, much like life.
Our friend Mike Farnham would like us to check out Galaxy's Edge at some point. I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to walk down Hollywood Boulevard, and then we'll head over to Keystone Clothiers and check out what... Yes.
I'm about to do a joke. Let's see if you get it.
Okay.
Good morning, Jeremiah.
I don't get it.
It's Groundhog Day.
It's cold outside.
And if Jeremiah pokes his head into this thing at any point, we'll get 6 more weeks of winter.
I would do that, but right now I think that effort may be a little bit much.
Can you hold right here for a second? Back up. What do you think that magic shot was for?
I'm really hoping that he is holding on to a X-wing and they are flying through space.
That's cool.
but somehow I'm guessing it's the balloons. And no, we don't have the cute Valentine's Day balloons here that I've
That was
seen.
my next question for you.
So we're going to head into Keystone Clothiers.
Tony Betty thinks the Disney pricing alert color tiers are more important than the government alert color tiers. That's because Tony Betty is warped.
Okay, so let's look at some pins, shall we?
What do we got here?
These are all open edition pins. The top row is the movie pins, and then we move into the Droid Depot pins, and of course, everyone's favorite DJ Rex. We have some limited edition scenes from the film pins, more Droid Depot open, and then BB-8 open edition, and we have a Grogu. And then down here we have the ones that you can get only if you play the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge game on the Play Disney app. Or you ride those attractions and you can purchase those. Then we have some limited edition Droid Depot. And a collectible pin pack. And then we got some magic bands. And then here are some more of the fun open edition ones. And these are all for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Well, most are for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Wonderful to see these at the Star Wars Trading Post in California in a couple weeks.
Yes, I am guessing that you will definitely see these. I love Poe's helmet here. I don't know how well you can see it, but the reflection in his visor looks like it is, Batu or the Black Spires.
Definitely.
And we've got some of the booster pin sets down here. The lanyards with the pins on it. Let's see what we have on the other side. Oh, here's Star Wars sister, Marvel.
Star Wars younger, richer sister. No, older.
Correct. I think that is it. Well, we have some more of the Mandalorian Grogu pins. And then, of course, we have some great patches. Some magnets for the Millennium Falcon. And then just some miscellaneous magnets. We have the collector's pin set. And then we have some of the mystery pin boxes.
Very nice. Well, that was a great question, Atomic Skittle 678. Thank you very much. I hope that satisfied you. Anyone else have any questions? Anything you'd like us to show you? Just pop them in the comments. That's why we're here.
Here's a pin and patch set. And these are all based off of what type of lightsabers you will build at Saudis.
Is this kind of like what house you end up in? And
yes. I'm so glad that I can speak both languages.
And there goes that. So Jeremiah will grab the phone now.
We can buy some Kyber crystals out here at Keystone Clothiers now.
Oh, cool.
So hang on 1 second as we just look at Grogu hanging out with Groot.
Normally we use a gimbal here to help with stabilization, but our gimbal has run out of batteries. So Jeremiah will now hold the phone. It will be not quite as steady. We will soldier on for you.
It means less stress. They have some of the new clothing line over here, I believe. I haven't seen this shirt.
Nice. Looks good on him. Tell him that.
This Grogu just seems so happy. It's like he just ate a whole species of eggs.
Do Grogus grow up in a pouch like kangaroos do?
Well, Grogu is his name, so we don't know. But he does like naps and snacks.
Much like Jeremiah.
Yes. There is one of the new shirts. that is, I can't decide if it's cute or not.
I'll decide for you.
Okay, you make the call, Doobie.
No, I'll be nice.
Speaking of cute or not, this is not.
Oh, I was just going to say that's very cute.
That old Yoda with the smile, and
if Lilo had a Star Wars doll, this is it.
I accept that. But did she create it herself? Like Scrump?
Exactly. This is what she created.
Have you done a Lilo and Stitch trivia?
No, I have not. That is a great idea. That is one of my all-time favorite movies, too.
So I will give this freebie to you. What do Lilo and Stitch and Dumbo have in common, the films?
What?
They were both done with watercolors.
Oh, very good. That's a good one.
That's why in the background of one of the scenes, there is a Dumbo poster. Okay, did we decide where we're going first?
No, we didn't. So you're on your own, Jeremiah.
Okay, well let's change it up a little bit, and we will walk back to Galaxy's Edge. Again, I apologize for not the most stable because my stabilization gave up long ago. This is not Walt.
Tony Betty says he knew the answer to that one, but he's an expert on Pixar movies. This isn't Walt?
No.
Who is it?
I don't think they actually call it out, but I always thought that it was Cecil B. DeMille.
Mike Max says, oh, hey, I know he's supposed to be in the park today. Find us, Mike. So, and that didn't take
long. Look, we can arm wrestle wherever we like.
Hi,
so
Mike.
if anybody has any questions for Mike, go ahead, or Matt, go ahead and just pass them along to me.
I have a question. What's that logo on it?
Questions about this week's episode of WandaVision. That's it. Nothing else.
Doobie wants to know what that logo is on your chest, and
This is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's hoodie right here.
He stole it from The Rock. He won it in an arm wrestling competition with The Rock.
Yeah, that's clearly what I do now.
So, Mac, you gonna walk with this, son?
Sure, why not?
Do you have a stabilizer that has a battery in it?
Believe it or not, I do have it on.
Hold on.
Jeez. We're professional out here. Outfit here, folks.
Oh no, it's one of the ones I don't know how to work. Hang on.
Definitely would require some adjustment, so this might not be productive live. Here.
Really, it's better than me walking like this the entire time.
You can figure it out. We'll hang around. Tony Betty is feeling left out. Someone's got to actually work, Tony.
Tony is feeling left out.
Want to try and adjust that to your phone here?
How do we...
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Max, left hand.
But does it go... Because I have to have this for this...
Yeah, no, that won't work.
Okay, it won't work. Never mind.
All right, we're walking. And he can't hear us either, right? So we're like...
no,
echo.
He cannot hear us.
I cannot.
So, how dare you say that about him, Doobie? He's a great person.
On the left, do they still have the Frozen things there?
Frozen is to the right. On the left, we have the Coca-Cola concoctions.
They're not frozen?
They are frozen, but
or are you
Frozen
just making fun of me? Okay.
I was just making fun of you.
Is it open?
It is open. No, I'm not buying something.
No, you don't have to buy some, but Mike can go over there and model it for us to show it off.
Matt, can you please go model?
Go model?
Yes.
You want me to just stand here in front of you?
Well done.
Oh, look. Oh, this is going to be one of those shows, isn't it?
Someone, Michaela, I believe that's how you pronounce that, is asking to see the Roger Rabbit window. Can Mac point that out?
Matt, you are now the model. Can you please point out the Roger Rabbit window?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if you can.
Here, Will.
Well, I mean, can you line it up so that I am pointing to it? Because I
Hang
can't.
on. There you go.
All right, now can he do the position, like act like he's gone through that window?
Now Dewey wants you to act like you've gone through the window. Do the Roger Rabbit.
Well, he's not really doing much. He's kind of there.
Hang on. Let me get behind you so we can do a comparison. How is that, Doobie? Is that
That's well done. That's well
okay?
done. Mac is quite talented.
Doobie says we are now doing this forever.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Would be better if he had his own earphone, though. That would help a little bit.
If we had the earphone splitters, yes, and then Mac could understand what's going
I
on.
can just watch the video and listen
I know.
to like a 30-second delay.
That would be right now. He would be making the pose.
Yes, the delay would be interesting.
All right, so we're walking. 50's Primetime Cafe is
No,
open,
the tune-in lounge is not open. Sorry,
but
Doobie.
the cafe is open.
The cafe is open.
I could really go.
Have you been there since this all started?
Hold on, Mac. What would you want from the tune-in cafe?
The peanut butter and jelly milkshake. Yeah.
Yes,
That's what you get there.
yes. I knew I liked Mac.
He said he knew he liked you.
Have you been to 50 since it reopened? I mean, since this all started?
I have not. Every time I've tried to make a reservation for 50s, it has been very, very full.
I just wonder what kind of jokes they have these days, or if they go there at all with the mask and stuff.
Get your elbows off the table. We just sanitized that.
Yeah, I'm sure the hand washing thing is extra emphasized.
So Mac was doing a live from Disney Springs just a little bit ago. Was there anything exciting down there?
I mean, the M&M store. So.
Hey.
And then I had the burger from Everglades on a donut, which was ridiculous.
Okay, stop for a moment. Tell us about that experience.
You now have to review the burger.
I have to review the burger. Single messiest thing I have ever eaten in my life, like by far. It was an absolute mess, but it was delicious. My hands probably still have like the glaze.
Your hands are ever glazed?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That sounds good. Do they have a veggie burger version available?
Do they have a veggie burger? I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Dang it.
They do grilled cheese on the donuts.
Oh yeah, they grilled cheese on the donuts.
That's good. It is my dream to eat an extra healthy veggie burger between a pair of really horrible donuts.
So Doobie really wants a black bean burger or or Impossible burger in between two donuts.
That would be really
that's his dream.
That's not bad, Mike. Not bad. Atomic Noodles. Do you know if Galaxy's Edge still gives out the themed Traveler's Guide park maps?
They do not. They have not given out those park maps. They ended shortly after it opened. I think it was even probably a month or so after they finished, with the opening. I know that I treasure mine because I was lucky enough to grab it, and as much as people would just grab it and throw it away because they don't need no stinking maps, I would always treasure all my maps, much like any good Disney nerd should.
I collected every single map from every trip to Disneyland, all the way up until when I finally left California. So from 1995 to 2003. That was a lot.
Why haven't you given those to Cole to transfer over?
When I moved to Florida, I made the tough call to get rid of them.
Oh,
I
did that also.
Bags full of them, 3 hefty bags.
Yeah, so the park isn't too bad. Was Disney Springs empty?
Yeah, it was pretty empty.
Yeah, it's the cold weather. What was that, Dewey?
Does the AT-AT have any movement?
It does not have any movement. I know that the guns still work because I had seen them before the shutdown, but I've not seen them since. Do you want Mac to do the Ewok dance?
Of course.
I couldn't even begin to tell you what the Ewok dance is.
We really need Mike for that one.
Yeah, Mac's the Marvel guy.
Can you have Mike do the Ewok dance at City Walk today? That would be fun.
I will. I don't even know what it is, but I will do that.
I'm sure he could sing the entire Yub Nub song.
Let's see. What are we passing? What's open? What's going on?
We got a Disney Vacation Club booth over here, so you can enjoy all your Disney Vacation Club needs. To our right is the one thing I do like about not having a ward is I can rotate quicker. Baseline Tap House, so you can enjoy all your alcohol needs.
I missed the writer stop.
And Blue Sky sodas.
Yes, the Blue Sky Soda is probably the number one reason that I go there. Blaze Pizza.
Are people queued right there to get in it? Is that what that is?
Yes. People are waiting for their alcohol.
What is the Blue Sky Soda?
It is an all-natural soda. It has sugar cane, does it not?
I think so. I think it's like natural.
Yeah. There are multiple flavors of it. You can find it in quite a few different locations. Like I said, Blaze has it. There was one other place that I just saw. Oh, Gideon's has it.
Oh, yeah, they do.
That's why people queue there too.
Yeah. Was there a line to get into Gideon's when you were there?
It was an hour-long wait.
Hour-long wait. Last night when we walked past it, there was still a line when it was very cold and people were really dying for those new cookies.
Do they change their cookies up every month?
Every month. This month is the Eternal Flame cookie, which is chocolate with their special flavoring. It had cayenne pepper, another type of pepper, and cinnamon in it. And then it was topped with cherries.
Sounds interesting, and I will leave it at that.
That's kind of how I felt. Like I wanted to try it, but I don't want to try it $6 enough, and I don't want to try it an hour and a half enough.
Not a big fan of spicy desserts.
Yeah, it takes a lot for me to like, ooh, a spicy dessert. That sounds good.
Let's see. It's a wonderful shop. The all year round Christmas shop is not open.
Nope, that has been closed almost for a whole year.
It didn't even open during Christmas season?
Nope.
We just passed the Pizza Rizzo's, Rat Pizza. We do have a question. Let's see. Is it hard to get a boarding pass for Rise at 1 p.m.?
What does that sound?
That is an anvil about the phone.
Sorry. It sounded like in the movies when I don't want to say it, but
yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can hear it too. Let's move right along.
Yeah. Okay. It is not difficult to get a boarding pass if you wake up at 7 a.m. 6:55. Be ready to hit the button. Hold on, Mac is going to give us a tutorial.
I tried to do exactly that this morning, and I failed. I couldn't get a boarding pass this morning.
So apparently, yes, it is.
How about the 1 p.m.? He was asking about the 1 p.m.
The 1 p.m., usually you have a better chance at the 1 p.m. because most people that are in the park or that had reservations go after the 7 a.m. The 1 p.m. I've gotten, but I think I clicked it right at 1 p.m. and then I ended up having to go home. And I believe at 5:45, I got the call for the boarding time.
And Mark Farnham, who is the Galaxy's Edge expert, says the 1 p.m. goes in seconds, but it is easier than the 7 a.m.
I've never had a problem with the 7 a.m. one. I think one of my biggest keys is I sit there and wait for the very second. It helps if you have. One of my friends has an atomic clock watch, so he keeps track of it that way and hits it.
Stop here. Turn around and let's take a look at Miss Piggy from the front. All right, Mac. Strike a pose.
Yes.
Doobie wants you to strike a pose. Just Miss Piggy pose.
Well done. He's really good at this. He's really good.
You're really good at this. Good thing that Jessica Rabbit's no longer at Pleasure Island.
Mike Farnham also says, do not use Disney Wi-Fi. And I trust his advice.
No, always make sure you are off the Disney Wi-Fi, whether you are live streaming or trying to get a boarding pass. One of the things that I always used to do when I was in the parks, when we'd have to be here at 4 o'clock in the morning to get in at 6 to wait till 7, is to move away from people. Where just like at Disneyland, you had to actually be inside the park. Being inside the park means you had to activate your ticket. You could activate your ticket and then go back out to the parking lot and do it there because it's not on the Wi-Fi and it's not using the signal that thousands of other guests are trying to get on.
So it's best to make your reservation at least 6 feet away from other people.
Yes, 6 feet away, and if your phone is wearing a mask, that will help. Looks like Rise may have had some downtime because the queue is backed up. Normally, well, the times that I've gone, the queue doesn't back up into the queue. You may load up and then you end up walking right in.
How much do you think it bugs Tony for you to say it's not normal to use the queue?
Well, I mean, it's not the great DreamWorks queue that we're so used to.
Yeah, Farnham, again, expert on all things Galaxy's Edge, says, wow, Rise is backed up a lot. So perhaps, Mike, you should take us on this tour sometime.
Yeah, I would say that it went down not too long ago because it doesn't look like they're checking people in and everybody's just kind of at a standstill.
That is a bummer. Well, we are not writing it today anyway, so we're not quite as sad. We will continue to walk.
But we did, if you go back, if you go on our YouTube channel, we have quite a few videos of the full ride through, full experience. But we did do one walk and talk where we actually did ride it, and that was fun.
That was
we learned
awesome.
That we could make it almost through the entire queue without any problems.
We should definitely plan to do that again. That was awesome. I would also love to do Toy Stories. I mean, if you can do that, the ride, you know what I mean? The coaster.
Ride? Oh, I was like, wait, you want me to ride Toy Story? That would be 3D on the camera. That wouldn't be too exciting.
Slinky Dog Dash would be fun.
Slinky Dog Dash is definitely something we can try at some point. That would definitely take some pre-planning on our parts.
Yes.
Wow. So we are looking at the line to get into the marketplace, which I would say is probably about 15 to 20 minutes long.
Yeah, unfortunately, Skittle, every time we do this walk, the marketplace has quite the queue and we're not able to go in. It's just not as easy as it used to be. So sorry about that. Mike is asking you to show a trash can. So let's get a good look at a trash can. No, that's not a trash can. That's Mike Mack.
I'll tell him that in a second.
That's mean.
So that is what he's after, the number.
I wonder what that number means.
Here, Matt can tell us what that number means, and he's not even a Star Wars expert.
The number of the trash compactor in A New Hope.
There you go. Look at that. See,
Yeah.
Even Marvel fans, because Marvel does put out the Star Wars comics, so he does have to be versed in both.
I want a yes or no question from Mike Mack on this next one. Are you ready?
Hold on. Yes or no question right here, Mac.
What's up?
Is Wanda a villain?
Is Wanda a villain?
Are we talking WandaVision? Are we talking
Yes.
Yes.
comic?
WandaVision.
Right now, I'd say yes.
Okay.
It might
Thank
change
you.
by the end, but right now, yes.
See, I disagree with him. My theory, I think this would probably be one of the reasons why I don't think you and I should do one of these Marvel talks. Is our theories we will go deep nerd into it, like him and Becca Burbank. You know, she's nerdy, but she doesn't go deep nerd.
Fairly used to the merchandise show.
It is very cool here on Batu. You see people with their winter clothes on, even though both suns are ablazing.
More often than not, the weather matches Earth, doesn't it?
Yes,
That's
that's why
convenient.
I say bright suns. Looks like we can actually go into Dock Ondoors.
Let's do it.
We can have Mac model off some other stuff in here.
Coming in your party?
Two of us.
Well, do we count all the people watching?
I was going to say that, but that's
Thank you for not. So much. So while you show us stuff, I want Mac to find an item he really loves. So he tell
Mac. You have to find an item you really love to give us a report on it while I'm in here. Just why you love it. Just anything that you love. He's looking. He's thinking.
So
He
in the
says,
meantime-
"Doobie, you're buying me a lightsaber, and I will tell you the story of it."
Yeah, there you go. That's the deal. If I do this, you gotta buy me whatever item this is.
Wow, there are scary people.
All right, this one in my 2-word report is do it.
Just do it.
I get that reference.
He got that reference. He got that one. Let's see if they still have the prototype on display. It does not look like they do. We are just walking through. We will.
What would be the equivalent for Marvel of selling, custom lightsabers?
Hang on, we're watching Doc.
They do not have cows.
They don't have the new lightsaber, or the soon-to-be new lightsaber on display anymore. Doobie wants to know what would be the equivalent of a lightsaber in the uniqueness of the Marvel universe, like at Marvel's at Avengers Campus. What would they sell?
So I would say, and it's hard to admit being the Marvel guy, but I would say there's nothing that compares to a lightsaber. I think a lightsaber is the cool sci-fi weapon. I don't think Marvel has anything that really... Because all the Marvel weapons are like one-offs, like the Infinity Gauntlet, and like the Cosmic... there's stuff like that, but there's no weapon like that.
There isn't like a token, oh, hey, they want this. But yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet, I think, would be the weapon.
I have an idea, by the way. Someone wants Mac to try on the Jedi robe. We're not going to ask him to do that.
I think he'll appreciate that too.
But what's his name? The guy with the bow and arrow?
Just to hear everything Doobie's saying about me.
He was talking about you trying on a Jedi robe. The guy with the bow and arrow. Are you talking about Hawkeye?
Yeah, you could custom make your own bow and arrow set and then go try it out.
Customizable bow and arrow. I don't think
Hawkeye is nobody's favorite character. So.
Rachel?
Looks like they still have the Froggy Sipper, but no sporks. And I can verify that at no time did they ever sell the sporks here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge East.
I don't know how long ago we typed this. But
Stop, look to the left. No, that probably wasn't it. Oh, wow, the line for Millennium Falcon is only 35 minutes. No, we can't do that. I know the signal in that building isn't the best.
That's too bad. It would be nice to do a tour of there with people watching live.
But they also have the back door closed to Galaxy's Edge, so that is not heading out. It is just interior.
Wait, what? Huh?
That gate back there is where the extended queue has been going, and that is the backside of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It looks nothing like the front side.
Is that the ninth wonder of the world?
Here,
yes.
You guys get a feel of Galaxy of Falcon again.
Falcon.
Nice wide view of Falcon.
Mac,
I want Mac to go stand under it so we can get some sense of scale and then make an appropriate pose.
He wants you to go stand under the Falcon so we can get the sense of scale, and you need to assume a proper pose.
What is the proper pose?
I don't know. This is definitely more fun than it should be. Look how big the Millennium Falcon is, or look how small.
What a disappointment.
That's my best Han Solo. That's all I've got.
It was a very good appropriate pose.
Atomic Skittle, I think he's asking you can do that. Is he asking if you can do the Falcon? Yes, you can ride the Millennium Falcon, of course.
Yes, here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you too can pilot, well, hopefully pilot or be a gunner or.
Question:
Push the
Are you
buttons that light up.
Are you piloting the actual Falcon, or are you piloting a Falcon simulator?
You are piloting the actual Millennium Falcon.
More Jeremiah and Matt content. This is good. They're a duo.
We just got a request for more of the Mac and Jeremiah show.
Todd Stone says, "Good afternoon, Jeremiah."
Hello, Todd. Todd and I used to work together at Universal many, many moons ago.
Bright moons.
Rising moons.
How many are there? 2 moons as well? Is that guy the cast member?
I think there was only 1 moon, but 2 suns. And the cast member was walking towards us. Okay, see that was nice. The cast member, the pilot from Batu, as the ship flew over, leaned back to look for it. So
that was awesome.
That was well done.
Well done.
Blue milk, green milk. Mac?
I haven't had them in a while, but I preferred blue slightly.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is there a queue to get milk right now?
There is no, but it is mobile order.
Oh, well.
I think we're about to have a tasting, but we're not.
We sure were. I've seen you eat. I've never seen Mac eat.
Mac, you next time you are on camera, you will be eating, apparently.
Okay.
So I don't remember the last time. Okay. Mike may be able to tell us, when did the price go up to $7.99 for blue and green milk? Last time I remember, I want to say it was $6 something or other.
That's what I thought too.
I have an opinion question for Mac.
Oh, hang on. We do have a droid coming through that looks like it's carrying some type of lemon and lime fluid. I'm lucky enough to have the Coca-Cola shirt that they did for the Star Wars convention a few years ago, but I would love a Sprite shirt. Okay, Mac has a question.
Hey.
Doobie has a question.
Was that just delivering something in a themed way?
I don't know if that's a question for you.
No, that was for you, Jeremiah.
Yes, the lemon lime droid usually delivers Coke bottles to the other locations. I gave up on the theme. Okay, so yes, that they were taking it out for a walk because it delivered somewhere.
Mac. Blue milk, green milk, LeFou's brew, and the thing at Powderland.
How long is this question?
Blue milk, green milk, LeFou's brew, or butterbeer. Wait, I'll add to this, Doobie.
Okay.
Frozen butterbeer, regular butterbeer, or hot butterbeer?
All right. The first part of that question is easy. It's butterbeer. Sorry, but that's just the right answer. As far as which butterbeer, the very small window that we have to enjoy hot butterbeer, that's the way to go.
I do agree, hot butterbeer, even though I'm not a hot fluid drink, on a nice cold night, hot butterbeer is the best.
Yeah, right now would be great.
But in the ever-going debate between regular or frozen, I am in the regular camp.
I prefer frozen.
And of course, Mac prefers frozen. So we are much like peanut butter and jelly here. We could do the Odd Couple TV show.
By the way, that delivery thing we just saw, that was kind of cool. If you ever have a chance to do some pics on that for the site, I think that's really cool.
I was like, good afternoon again, Todd. We do have Vi strolling around. She's trying to escape the bucket heads.
Let's go see her. Can you talk
People,
to her? Does she talk to the guests like Donkey does?
I don't think she talks to the guests quite like Donkey does, but she does talk to the guests.
Okay.
I don't think I could introduce her to you.
Bye bye.
Bright Suns! How are you? We have not. We're keeping an eye out for them for you. And with you.
Back up. Let's get a wider shot of her, please. Mac.
Mac,
Yes.
I think Doobie wants you to do your best Vi impersonation. I don't know.
I don't. If I go up there, I'm going to get in trouble. So I
Okay.
don't think
Fine. Can we see the vehicles? Is there any work being done on the vehicles right now?
Oh, vehicles. We can do a quick vehicle tour. There's a speeder. There's a speeder. Together we've got two speeders.
Is there any smoke coming out or anything fun?
No, it does not look like anything is on fire. Oh, but Vi did just grab a briefcase. So she could be hiding something from the First Order.
Where's that? That's not in our shot.
I love being tall. She's just on the lookout for any First Order.
Okay. Bye.
Was there something about droids that I missed? Did somebody from LP headquarters ask something about droids?
No, Jeremiah, that's just me requesting something for later.
Okay.
Remember what it was like to go into Galaxy's Edge like a year and a half ago?
My favorite memory of Galaxy's Edge, and I'll come to Mac for his favorite memory of Galaxy's Edge as we leave, would be going out to Disneyland for the opening. I went as just a regular park guest, and I made the call when they announced the reservation system for Galaxy's Edge that knowing Disneyland and the clientele, aka the annual pass holders, may they RIP, or legacy RIP, I don't know. Unless they had a reservation, nobody would go to the parks. And everybody said I was insane. The line's going to be forever. And that opening day of Galaxy's Edge, like I was out there that weekend. It was probably one of the best weekends I've had at Disneyland in years because nobody was there, much less Star Wars Galaxy's Edge being able to watch the fireworks from there on the first day. Mac, favorite memory of Galaxy's Edge?
That would be getting to be here for the cast member preview and riding Smuggler's Run 6 times in a row without waiting.
Yeah, the cast member previews were pretty amazing. If you're lucky enough to have a friend or a family member that is a cast member and you get to go to one of the cast previews, it is normally pretty empty and you have the opportunity to experience the entire land or the entire attraction multiple times.
Definitely. We got to do Hollywood Studios pre-Galaxy's Edge, unfortunately, but on one of their, what were they called, though? Those after hours.
Yeah, the after hours, yes.
That was really awesome. Riding Slinky Dog Dash. I think we were at the time over
I don't know if you can hear, I'm sure you can. The wind is kicking up every now and then, so if I completely miss a question, it could be because of that.
All right, don't miss this one. Stop right here. That is a very interesting Tinker Toy figure right there. Can we get a good shot of that? All right, Mac, do your thing.
The Tinker Toy. I just nodded at it, and I expected him to be able to read my mind.
You want me to
Yes.
do a Tinker Toy pose?
Yes,
Yeah.
do the Tinker Toy pose. Here, hang on. I'll get behind you so you can match it up.
Take some thinking.
I know you need an extra arm, but just do your best.
He went with just the base, so that is acceptable.
That was disappointing.
It might have been more the pencil.
he was doing the pencil. And Mac had a poor childhood, so he didn't know the difference between a Tinker Toy and a pencil.
I actually grew up with Kinects. I had a lot of those.
Oh, he can do the Kinects though.
Okay. Well, keep your eyes peeled.
I feel like that's that game show that happened for a little time of the hole in the wall where you had to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Doobie. What were you saying?
I'm just asking, construction on the barbecue place, is that still ongoing?
It is, and so today on my time hop, the pictures, I believe, of the first day of the wall popped up because I remember getting the call of go take pictures of the wall for the barbecue place. And I walked in, and all it is, and all it still is a wall with 3 pictures on it. So probably a year ago today, they put up the photos of the concept art in the wall.
Mysteryland looks busier than Galaxy Village.
Slinky Dog actually only has a 40-minute wait. That's not a bad wait time.
Atomic Skittle would like a live view of the Pixar Ball.
A live view of the Pixar Ball. As I do one of the things I hate the most of just stopping and turning in traffic.
That's okay. And since we've got this nice wide live view of the Pixar Ball.
You want Mac to imitate the Pixar Ball?
I think I do.
At this point, I'm doubting Doobie is actually saying it.
I've been on the receiving end of Doobie requests before, so I would never make somebody else do that.
Let me get him
Very well done. That was good.
You get an approval for that one, Mac.
I live for Doobie's approval, so.
Don't we all?
Good one, Skittle. Thank you very much for that request. Keep them coming, man. We're here for you.
So there is the construction wall and the prefab walls for the Woody's, not backyard barbecue. That was over at the Fort Wilderness.
What is it called?
We'll get there. We're almost there.
Woody's Roundup Barbecue? Woody's
sounds
Roundup
about right.
Rodeo Barbecue.
Woody's Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Correct. It is a full sit-down location that we don't have a date for. I can definitely say that from this angle, there's been absolutely no construction done on this side that I can recall.
I'd love to see a menu for that place. That just sounds like it's going to be such fun.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that I'm really looking forward to. It's always... Okay, hang on. Everybody, please look to the left. That is a video camera that gentleman is carrying. A video camera.
Oh, retro.
I know. I mean, it wasn't the old VHS that, weighed more than Mac's arm does.
Did we just pass the Woody's entrance?
It's just like a crab leg buffet.
Oh, man. How could I miss that? I'm so sorry. Dang it. I was looking forward to that one, too.
He wasn't talking. We could hear Rex talking more than Woody.
I didn't care about the talking. I was looking forward to Mac's version.
Oh, sorry, we missed it, Mac. Doobie was going to want you to do your best Woody.
Oh, dang, we missed it. That's too bad.
You can hear the disappointment in his voice.
Tony Betty is lamenting the fact that I once requested that he sit on a hammock that happened to be wet. So you guys are getting off easy.
No, that was me, and I did sit in it.
That was Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I need Tony to do something
Next,
horrible.
you're going to sit in a wet hammock. Yes, that was me at Caribbean Beach, and you asked me like 3 times, and like apparently I don't know if you just kept putting the same thing up there, but we had multiple requests of the viewers, and I sat down in it, and I was like, okay, this isn't, and I was just like, oh.
We really should just rebrand these. Ask us to do stupid things in the park.
Ask us to do stupid things in the park. That would probably go over pretty well. although we may get kicked out.
Until then, yes.
Within limits.
Yes.
We have to-
Walt Disney Presents One Man's Dream is showing. There aren't any previews, and no, sadly, we cannot go in there.
Just because we lose signal very quickly. We know that from experience.
Yeah, that would be one that I would love to go through and just talk to people about, but it is not a doable thing.
You need to do it sometime. Just
I don't know how well
record
you
it.
can see it, but can I get Doobie's thoughts on this throwback Florida Marlins jacket up ahead of us?
Oh, okay. There's a throwback Florida Marlins jacket. Like, that is original logo.
That is really awesome.
And Mac wanted your impressions of it.
Throwback sports stuff is always good, except for Yankees.
Are we back to the Royal Rumble again?
Except for Yankees and Bengals.
Throwback sports memorabilia is good, except for Yankees and Bengals.
Well, the Yankees, there is no throwback. It's all the same. It
Yeah.
hasn't changed in 100 years. And Bengals, the design has gotten better, so I'll give you that.
I was thinking throwback to when they actually used to win games.
Wait, there was a time when they used to win games?
The Yankees.
We're
Not
talking
the
about the Bengals there, not the Yankees.
Bengals. All right. Little Mermaid is still not open. Are they still using this queue for something else?
They still have it set up for Slinky Dog if they do need it, yes, but it has definitely not been needed in the past few months, or I should say past few weeks, I guess, since just after New Year, the week after New Year, marathon week into Martin Luther King. And they'll probably need it coming up for the upcoming holidays here.
Why don't we, we're up at 50 minutes. Let's make a U-turn here. I'd like to go down Sunset Boulevard before we close.
Sunset Boulevard, because Mac is going to do his best Tower of Terror impersonation.
I would never do
I
that.
tell you, it's going to be very similar to the Tinker Toy.
Okay, we'll head over towards Sunset, and we'll wrap up down that way. Can't believe this has been 50 minutes. It definitely is, as much as you and I enjoy this talking to each other, Doobie, I think having Mac here to be the straight man, ?
Time flies when you're teasing Mac, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, by my Tinker Toy impression, that makes me the straight man.
Now, let me ask Mac a question. Favorite sit-down restaurant in Hollywood Studios?
Favorite sit-down restaurant in Hollywood Studios?
50 Prime Time.
Oh, you told them?
You did not get it wrong, so I'm guessing Doobie may approve of that.
I approve of that.
So I can't.
I'm a big Brown Derby fan, though.
I'm not sure what this person is doing, though. I think that person. I think that person is stealing the bowls and plates.
That could be another series for In the Park. I'm not sure what this person is doing.
There we go. What are these people doing? You answer. You make the call.
Starring Rolls has a line out the door, I'm sure.
Oh, starring roles. I feel like they put the sheet over that. They did change out the umbrella, so it no longer says starring roles. But if we sat here long enough and watched the wind blow the sheet, you can still see it says starring roles underneath it.
And when it says it, for that brief moment, you can go in and get something.
Yes. Just run right in, buy that $7 cinnamon roll.
So when you turn the corner into Sunset Boulevard and you see Hollywood Tower of Terror at the end, to me that's one of the iconic scenes, the iconic shots of Walt Disney World. I would like to hear one of your iconic shots.
One of my iconic shots of Walt Disney World.
Watch out for that tree.
I think for me, it may be the Tree of Life, coming around that entrance area and just seeing the Tree of Life. The castle and everything is amazing, but the Tree of Life, that was an icon that was built almost in front of me, so it means a little bit more to me.
What about you, Mac?
A favorite, iconic view?
Yeah, Doobie was talking about turning down Sunset and seeing the Tower of Terror and it being an iconic view. What's your iconic view?
Yeah, that I would agree with Doobie, actually. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but I got this photo. It's been in the background of my phone for 3 years now.
Jeez. That was beautiful.
And it's I got this from the parking lot, just the Tower of Terror at sunset.
Nice.
Yeah, tell them to share that in random. I love that.
Doobie wants to steal that photo,
I
so
will send it right over to him.
That was awesome.
Mac, at some point when I am out of town and they're like, okay, we need somebody to go to the park, and it's Mac, you will fully understand the Doobie in your head time.
It's the joy of your day, Jeremiah.
I will never complain, but there are definitely times where you ask for that photo, and I think you asked for it so early in my walk around, so you know that I have to walk almost the entire park again.
We've got Mac here today joining us.
Do we have a Gideon joining us now?
He just walked over, so I was just telling him we've had Jeremiah and Mac today, but only Jeremiah can hear us.
Mac is just hearing the second hands.
Hello, Tammy from Down Under. Yeah, we're doing this today. Sorry you missed it. We're having a lot of fun because we've got Mac too. Wow, that is such a beautiful, beautiful building.
No, that's Mac. He's a human. That's a building.
That is a better tower than the one in California.
Absolutely. That's why when you look at our rankings coming up of top 73 attractions for Disney's California Adventure, you'll see how high I did not rank the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror out there.
Ooh, but how about the SS Rustworthy?
SS Rustworthy was not higher than the Tower of Terror, but I will tell you that Guardians of the Galaxy definitely was higher than Tower of Terror and SS Rustworthy.
Rustworthy is underrated.
End it here?
What?
You want to end it here?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let Matt do an on-camera sign-off since we have that rare opportunity.
Will you do an on-camera sign-off, Mac?
On-camera sign.
Yes, go ahead in front of the tower.
I'll do all the
I
prelims.
don't know what else we have coming up after this. I don't have the schedule in front of me. So
I will do all of that. He just needs to do the goodbye part.
But I guess thanks for walking around Hollywood Studios with Jeremiah and myself, and of course the voice of Doobie.
So coming up,
is that Doobie approved?
Yes.
Coming up in just an hour, we've got Mike Celestino at City Walk in Orlando. No,
Mike is not in Orlando.
Universal City Walk in California. And then at 4 p.m., we have my wife, Rebecca, and the other Rebecca doing Barely Necessities, the Disney Merchandise Show. All these times are Pacific. And then today at 7:30 p.m., we have Disney Trivia Live. And if you like Mac, put Mac back on camera. If you like Mac, he will be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern for Marvel Time, issue number 33, talking the week in Marvel comics and otherwise with Benji. So please make sure you subscribe to us wherever you're watching us. Please make sure you like this stream and ring the bell so you get notified. We love having you. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. Thank you, Mac.